Hello and welcome to Entrepreneur Times TV. My name is Elizabeth Gideon and today I'll be teaching you how to start a t-shirt company successfully. I have helped people to start different kind of companies and one of those are t-shirt companies. Others went on to be very successful. Others failed. But all in all, I learned through both, especially those that failed. That's the reason why I think I am qualified to teach you how to start your company successfully. Because I know how to do it unsuccessful for those that failed and successful for those that succeeded, right? T-shirt is very competitive business in the world of business as we speak. But there's nothing wrong with that because competition equals opportunity. And because it gives you an indication that you're on the right track. It shows you there is a market for the business that you're about to start. If there is no competition, that means there is not too few people who are interested in the business that you're doing. That is really bad for the business. So, competition is very good for the business. What you really need is to stay on top of your competition. And the million-dollar question is always how to stay on top of your competition. I will prepare a tutorial for this question. I only need 50 likes from this tutorial for me to create it because I want to know if people are taking this tutorial serious before I start creating tutorial on how to stay on top of your competitors. But today, I'll be teaching you how to start your t-shirt company. Are you excited? Let's get started. First thing first, you need to ask yourself the question, why do people wear t-shirts? Every business needs to solve certain kind of problem. So is your company, if you're to become successful. By answering this question, you'll have a clear understanding of what kind of problem your company is solving. Now, let me make this easy for you. I have found two important reasons why do people wear t-shirts that you need to focus on when starting building your company. People wear t-shirts because, first, it tells people something about them. For example, if you see a person wearing a t-shirt written, "I am proudly vegetarian," 99% of the time, it tells people around them that they are vegetarian or veggies of some sort. And the second thing is, it expresses the feeling they have about something. On the same example of the person wearing a t-shirt written, "I am proudly vegetarian," it expresses the feeling they have about being vegetarian, that they love eating vegetables instead of eating meat. And that takes us to another important thing when building your company, and that is an idea. You need to have a simple and clear idea on what kind of t-shirt you're going to sell, from design to material. And remember, not to be everything to everyone. Find a clear niche you're going to base on, also a clear and targeted audience for that niche. For example, you may find your niche may be to be vegetarian, dogs, music, or even sport. But for the sake of this tutorial, take vegetarian as your niche. And now you need to find an audience. For example, you need to have a clear and targeted audience. For example, you may choose teens who are vegetarian as your audience. Then by all means, you need to exclude everyone who is not a teen and vegetarian from your list. This will be very helpful when it comes to marketing. Now that you know the solution your company is providing, also find a proper niche and even audience who will buy your t-shirts. The next thing you need to do is research. Do research on competitors, either an individual or a company, which sell t-shirts like the one you're about to sell on the same niche, and investigate on what are they selling more. Also, go to Google Trends and see what is trending on the niche you're about to enter, and use both of the results you will get as your starting point. Doing this, you will have a clear roadmap on what is going on that niche, coming from your competitors and what is trending in Google. And you have to go on to the next step, and that is designing. On designing, you will need to know what art will be on your t-shirt. Mainly look at these ideas from your competitors and what is trending on Google. Make it even better in order for you to stand out from your competition. There is two ways that you can have design on a t-shirt. The first one is do it yourself. If you have a Photoshop skills, you can do it on yourself. Also, if you do not have a skill and you want to do it on your own, you can take a course on Photoshop. And the second thing is hire a freelancer. It is good to start with a local school because it is always cheaper there. Or go to freelancing website like Fiverr at fiverr.com. Over there, you'll get your design only for $5. The next thing is printing your t-shirt. You already have your design. What are you waiting for? Now you need to print your t-shirt. To do that, you need to find a printing company. I can't recommend that for you because we all live in different parts of the world. But remember to find a company which use quality inks, because your reputation will be on the line. When the quality of your t-shirt is poor, no one will want to buy them. So make sure that they are using high quality inks and they're not using old machine that tones t-shirts. And if t-shirt is toned, they have a return policy. If they do not have, please walk away. Now t-shirts are ready. You only need to sell them. You need a store, and that is your professional website. Professional doesn't mean expensive. There are free website themes which will make your website look very professional. Now, take a few pictures of your t-shirts, edit them, and place them on your website. Congratulations. Your website is already out there, but you have a few steps to go before you become successful. You need customers, people to buy your t-shirt. To do this, you need a strong brand. Spread the word for people to know you exist. It might be a little hard to sell t-shirts without a strong brand because of competition. Remember, we talked about this. Competition equals opportunity. And now it's perfect time to build your brand. Stand out and be unique. But first thing first, you need a logo. Some people take this for granted, but it's seriously important when it comes to build your brand. It plays a great role for the success or the failure of your business. For example, I saw one of my clients' business go down because he simply was not happy with his logo, and his company died 2 months after changing the logo. See how serious this is? Remember to put your logo on the color tags of your t-shirts. And the second thing, when building your brand, you need to master Instagram and Facebook marketing. This is tutorial for another day, but I will definitely create it for you in a couple of days. The next important thing to remember, pricing. T-shirts nowadays are low to mid $20. If you charge more than that, you will drive all your customers to your competitors. So, be very careful when it comes to pricing. The following is the formula I give my client to set their prices. Cost of making one t-shirt times 2 equals to wholesale price. And when you take a wholesale price times 2, you'll get a retail price. In addition to this formula, see your competitor's price and use it as your starting price point. And always remember to be fresh. There's nothing worse than being outdated while building brand. Make your creative juice flow. If you're always fresh, you will never run into any problem. Just as important as anything else, remember to have fun. Do the right thing from the beginning, and you don't have to worry about looking backward while working forward. And take a moment to like the video and subscribe to the channel to get more video tutorial and courses about entrepreneurship. Remember, it's only 50 likes for me to create a video on how to stay on top of your competitors. Goodbye until next time.